What is your morning routine like? Now, I'm not talking about those days that you decide to have off, or if you're away on holiday with family or friends. I'm on about your day-to-day morning routines. Because it's definitely proven that no matter how much you want to get done in that day, if it's a regular day for you, the most important part is that first couple of hours, that morning initial wake up, the motivation to get going. And yes, admittedly, a lot of people will probably tell you that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and I'm not calling them a liar, but it's a lot more than just having a bowl of bran flakes, let me tell you, because personally I can speak from experience, because I find that I can do some of my best work in the early hours of the morning when there's less distractions around, when I'm more energized, believe it or not, in the morning. Once I get up and actually get myself going, within about half an hour I can sit down, words can just come out of my mouth that I didn't expect. I can write content that maybe sometimes in the mid-afternoon or late evening I sure wouldn't be able to do. Now, this is going to vary for everybody, I understand that, because everybody is unique. However, a lot of people will find the same as me, that actually, you know what, it's so much harder to do stuff late in the day, it takes a lot longer, and that creative juice, let's call it, that I have in my mind, that allows me to make content like this, or allows me to sit down and start writing any adverts for my online business, or just writing anything, content, or just learning as well, trying to absorb as much in as possible. Throughout the day, my ability to absorb things in gets less and less. Now, I am also working a 9-to-5 job, that is true at the moment, and currently as I sit here in front of you, it is 6:20 a.m. in the morning before I actually leave for that job. But my morning routine is so crucial to my success, because no matter what happens in the day, I have an hour. That seems like nothing to most of you probably, but I have an hour between waking up in the morning and leaving to go to my 9-to-5 job. Now, admittedly, my weekends vary completely differently, and I have a lot more time over the Saturdays and Sundays. Quite often, I do have 3 or 4 hours before my wife will get up. We may go out somewhere, we may go shopping if that's what she wants to do, or whatever it be. But that period in the morning, I enjoy to get up, get started, and get done. I will enjoy the rest of my day so much more if my goals for that day, if my targets, whether it's, again, creating content like this, or whether it's updating stuff on my website, whether it's making some interactions in the community I'm in, making that initial movement in the beginning of the day means that for the rest of the day I can go out, enjoy myself, get that time freedom that I want, but I don't feel guilty. I don't feel bad for not having done this stuff already. And if that makes sense to you, then hopefully you'll be able to resonate with me here, because again, when I don't get stuff done in the morning, if I just sit down and watch TV, I can't actually think of a time I've done that in the morning recently, but if I was to sit down and just watch TV for hours on end, go out, enjoy myself, there would always be this part in my brain that would be, reminding me of exactly what I've got to do when I get home. And I'm not saying that would ruin my day. Of course it wouldn't. I wouldn't allow it to. But what's the point in having to fight this little part of your brain off if you can just get it done, get everything done? And you know what? I would go as far to say half the time I will get my goals done in the morning, go out in the afternoon, and all depending on what happens in the evening, I'll probably pull the laptop out and achieve even more. But that's just me.